welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another video. I hope that you are all doing good. If it is your first time to be my channel, please subscribe and turn on the bell icon. That will appear after subscribing the channel, and after doing that, you'll be the first one to get all the latest news about Kaizer Chiefs that you are providing each and every day. Coast Nation fans, here this is where all Coast Nation fans meet and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. So here we are discussing everything that is happening at Nature Arena. And for those of you, if you're new here, you may now join us by subscribing the channel. Remember to turn on the bell icon that will appear after subscribing the channel. And after doing that, you'll be the first one to get all the latest news about Kaizer Chiefs that you are providing each and every day. Coast Nation, today I have some news that I want to share with you in this video. So what you need to know right now, please stay here and watch the video until the end. And without wasting your time, now let's jump into the story and talk about Kaizer Chiefs. As a PSL transfer window heats up now, Kaizer Chiefs management are currently working very seriously behind the scene as the club continues its preparation for the 2026 and 2027 football season. And after finishing the third during the Rasi campaign, now Kaizer Chiefs management are looking to strengthen the squad capable of competing very well at this new upcoming season, both domestic and continental football. And until now, we know that Kaizer Chiefs have signed several players from different clubs, but it doesn't mean that Kaizer Chiefs they have done in the signing new players. There is a lot of speculation ranking several players from different clubs across the African continent, the iconic PSL clubs, with the move to Nature Arena as the club MC to do the different thing than that they have done on the previous season. Our ex-co-coaches Khalid Ben Youssef and Cedric Kaz. And now we know that the club is under the guidance of Fernando da Cruz, a former Kaizer Chiefs co-coach who worked together with the Tunisian tactician coach Nasri Nabi and before his departure with immediate effect. But finally, the club decided to bring him back as a new Kaizer Chiefs. The coach will replace the Tunisian tactician coach Nasri Nabi. And now let's look on what he'll do at Nature Arena. But now the club is in Spain for a pre-season camp, and it will take almost 1 month. They will be there for preparing for the 2026 and 2027 football season. But Kaizer Chiefs management are currently working very seriously, as I said earlier, to strengthen the squad capable of competing multiple fronts at this new upcoming season. As a club looking for several players from different clubs across the African continent, and including PSL clubs who could sign in this current transfer window. Now, Kaizer Chiefs reported interest in Magesi defender Liteboho Mofokeng has sparked fresh discussions among Marcos supporters as the club continues its effort to strengthen the squad ahead of the new Betway Premiership season. While no official deal has been announced, the reports suggest that the Soweto Giants are closely monitoring the talented centre-back who has emerged as one of the standout defenders in South African football. With the Kaizer Chiefs determined to build a squad capable of challenging for major hurdles once again, every transfer window has become an important opportunity to improve key areas of the team. Defense is one department that has attracted significant attention, and the latest reports indicate that Mofokeng has caught the eye of the club's recruitment team. According to Soccer Laduma, Kaizer Chiefs are keeping a close watch on the Magesi FC defender as they assess their option before making any official moves in the transfer market. Although the club has not confirmed its interest publicly, the report suggested that Mofokeng is among the players being considered as the Kaizer Chiefs look to add a quality and depth to their defensive unity. The defender has steadily built his reputation through a series of impressive performances for Magesi FC. His consistency, composure, under pressure, and ability to organize the backline have made him one of the club's most reliable performances. He has also demonstrated his strong aerial ability, intelligent positioning, and the confidence to play the ball out from the back, qualities that are increasingly valued in modern football. Over the past season, Mofokeng played an important role in helping Magesi FC remain competitive against some of the country's biggest clubs. His performances did not go unnoticed, with several observers praising his maturity and leadership despite facing experienced attackers week after week. For Kaizer Chiefs, strengthening the defense is considered one of the club's priorities heading into the new campaign. The Glamour Boys have shown signs of improvement in recent months, but there remains a belief that additional quality at the back could help the team become more consistent through the season. A dependable central defender can make a significant difference to any team. Besides stopping opposition attacks, a quality centre back provides leadership, improve organizations, and allows the rest of the team to play with greater confidence. The Chiefs appear to understand this, which explains why they continue to monitor defenders capable of raising the overall standard of the squad. Ditebo Mofokeng fits the profile of a player with room for further development. At Magesi, he has gained a valuable experience while continuing to improve his game. A move to a club of Kaizer Chiefs starter would represent the biggest opportunity of his career and will also bring new challenges, including the pressure of performing in front of one of the largest fan bases in African football. Playing for Kaizer Chiefs is very different from representing most other clubs in the league. Every performance is closely scrutinized by supporters, former players, and the media. Expectations are always high. I think all of us will know that very well. And new signings are expected to make an immediate impact. If Ditebo Mofokeng were to complete such a move, he would need to adapt quickly to the demands of competing for trophies every season. Despite the growing speculation, it is important to note that the reported interest has not yet developed into an official transfer. Monitoring a player is a normal part of the recruitment process, and clubs often follow several targets before deciding which players to pursue. At this stage, there has been no official confirmation that Kaizer Chiefs have submitted a bid or entered a formal negotiation with Magesi FC. Should the Kaizer Chiefs eventually decide to make their interest concrete, discussions between the two clubs will likely focus on appreciate a transfer fee. Magesi FC are expected to value one of their key defenders highly and would not want to lose an important player without receiving a substantial compensations. The transfer market is often unpredictable, and many reported targets never ends up joining the class linked with them. A financial consideration, competition from other teams, and the players' own ambitions can all influence whether a deal is ultimately completed. For Kaizer Chiefs supporters, however, the report is another indication that the club is actively working behind the scenes to strengthen the squad. Fans have repeatedly called for a quality additions capable of helping the team to compete consistently for domestic trophies and return to the top of South African football. Adding a defender like Mofokeng could also provide valuable competition within the squad. Healthy competition for places often pushes players to improve their performances, ultimately benefiting the team as a whole. Having multiple reliable centre backs available through a long and a demanding season is essential, particularly with injuries, suspensions, and fixture congestions always posing challenges. The coming weeks are expected to be crucial for as the Kaizer Chiefs continue evaluating transfer targets before finalizing the squad. Whether Ditebo Mofokeng becomes one of the club's new signings remains to be seen, but his name has certainly entered the conversation is the one of the defenders attracting attentions. Until an official announcement is made by either Kaizer Chiefs or Magesi FC, the report should be treated as a transfer speculation rather than a completed deal. Nevertheless, the interest highlights the defender's growing reputation is and reflects the progress he has made through his performances. If Kaizer Chiefs do proceed with a move, supporters will hope that Mofokeng can bring stability, consistency, and equality to the defense. is the club aims to challenge for a silverware in the upcoming season. For now, all eyes remains on Nature Arena as the fans eagle awaits the next development in what could become one of the more intriguing transfer stories of the window. This is a true talk where Nature first meeting talk about Kaizer Chiefs. So here we are discussing everything that is happening at Nature Arena. And for those of you, if you're here, you may now join us by subscribing the channel. And remember to turn on the bell icon that will appear after subscribing the channel. After doing that, you'll be the first one to get all the latest news about Kaizer Chiefs. Now, welcome back and stay here to be updated.